Good to get started?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait, what? We've got multiple people doing it.
One clap, guys. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is happening?
Same time, but we will clap separately.
Okay. One person claps. Last time Alice did it. We're gonna go in alphabetical order. Cate, it's your turn. Next time it's Jess. That's why I clapped.
I just wanted to clap, so
Yeah. We just enjoy clapping.
I just wanted to make a joke about the Icelandic football team. Their coach was a dentist. Anyway.
What?
Did you not watch the FIFA World Cup?
No. Three of us are American, so we don't.
There's an American team.
Yeah, but not a good one. God, I'm gonna have a time editing this out.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Like these bloopers.
All right. Ready? Wait. Should I clap one more time?
No,
okay.
Enough time.
Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome to. Hello and welcome to. That's on me. That's my bad.
It's gonna be a great episode.
Good.
Hello and welcome to D20 Error, where we roll dice before one of our internet goes out. My name is Cate. I'm the DM.
My name's Alice. I play Tam, the half-folk bard.
My name is Jess, and I play Nora, the human wizard.
My name is Jules, and I play Ren, the Elven Ranger Rogue.
My name is Maddy. I play Val, the Tiefling Druid Barbarian.
My name is Miller, and I play Augie, the human paladin warlock. Woohoo! So before we get started, be sure to follow our socials. We got a Twitter, we got a TikTok, we got an Instagram, we got a Discord, we got Spotify playlists, which I know some people don't count as a social media, but it's my favorite social media.
Mm-hmm.
So
check them out.
Oh yeah, they're pretty sick. Do we have anything else? I think that's all of our stuff.
Oh, we have a Tumblr.
Yes, of our socials. Yeah, we have a Tumblr.
Yeah.
You might have a Tumblr.
Yeah. The other thing is, if you notice, many of us are dressed very nicely, and that is to celebrate a Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, to celebrate all kinds of love, romantic, platonic. I just was gonna go to Yuri on Ice and be like, Eros, and so all that kind of love. We love love, and we love.
It's also our 50th stream.
It is very exciting. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here with us on our 50th stream. Does anyone have anything else they want to say? Okay.
I think we're good.
All right. Then last we left off. I mean, just jump straight into it, right?
Yeah.
So last we left off, our group of intrepid adventurers, TAVRN. We left off in the middle of the castle of Clea in the kingdom of Clea. Kind of a New York City in New York kind of vibe. Because Augustus, the paladin warlock, recently, I don't know what this voice is, recently was, had a dandy old fight with the king, his father, and emerged victorious and triumphant, and is having coronation happen in 6 days. Less than a week, and lots of stuff to do. We talked with some people down in the dungeons, currently down there for various crimes. We went to go and find Augie's sisters, Evelyn and Elaine, two 14-year-old twins, and had some conversations with them. And currently, and couldn't find Lydia, but that's okay because Nora went to the library and started finally organizing that library, and ran across a curious 10-year-old and was invited up to her room for dinner. Also, there was a really good conversation between Augie and Val that might have sparked some stuff. And I think that's where we left off. I think we left off in the library with Nora. So there's a couple more things. How this session's kind of going to go is you've got 6 days to prepare. So what you decide to do in those 6 days, some of those can be just like, we get armor, like, we don't necessarily have to roleplay that, but there are certain elements that I think we would like to roleplay. So is there anything that anyone would like to do during this day?
I mean,
Preparing
Nora's going
for
to
the
take up that
coronation, right?
dinner invitation.
Yeah, we can start with Nora. So Lydia's
God.
kind of, unless you want to start somewhere else.
No, you're fine. I just, I'll try and get back into this goddamn accent.
Fair enough. So Lydia is kind of taking you by the hand. You guys spend another like hour or so probably in the library. You organizing, her attempting to help. Probably just undoing all the work of your organization, but she's very interested in helping. And eventually takes you by the hand and leads you up to her room, which is walking in, first off, is just covered in pink, head to toe, walls, everything. And there is a huge surplus of just stuffed animals that she has kind of piled up in the corner, kind of like those piles of like squishamallows that people have. Just
oh my
like
God, yep.
of different sizes, just taking up a corner of the room.
Yep.
There you go. Her bed is traditional. It looks like the castle. It's actually got a big thing of the castle on top and then has this sheer kind of pink drapery that goes around it. Like the dream bed when you were like 10 years old and you were like that kind of it's a 10-year-old girl's dream room. And
Okay.
she kind of walks in and brings you over to this very large, ornate looking mahogany table that just has like there's small food that you notice is like similar with the fruits and the jams and the general items that were served to you all kind of complimentary continental style in each of your rooms, and a big teapot. And she goes over and she pulls out the chair. She goes, "For you, my lady."
Okay. I guess your favorite color is pink?
Not really.
Oh. Could have fooled me. I take it you don't work here.
No. I don't what?
You don't work here.
No, I live here.
Gotcha. What's her name?
What's yours?
Nora.
My name's Jessica. And she goes, that was an accident. That was a complete accident. I'm sorry. I just thought the first name that came. Oh no! We're going with it. It's a bluff, anyways. She did introduce herself, I think. I'm sorry. That genuinely was the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah, no, it's a great name. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Last name?
She kind of like looks around for a second. She goes, Strawberry.
Well, thank you, Jessica Strawberry. And sits down.
She pushes the chair in,
Oh.
struggles a little bit, just not because of like, and she's a 10-year-old girl, so, but you kind of help a little bit, and she kind of pushes it in. She goes and sits down. She takes the teapot. Tea?
Please.
Okay. She pours it. You notice that nothing comes out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Cheers.
Pinky out.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put my finger. Slash.
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you always lived here?
I think so. This is my room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want cake?
Sure. What kind?
She walks over and there's like a little bell and she rings it.
Oh,
And
jeez. No. Mm-hmm.
my favorite kind is lemon. What's your favorite kind?
Carrot.
Kind of like your hair. That's funny.
I knew it was coming. Yep. Do you know any magic?
Yeah. And she runs over and you see she pulls out a small, what looks like a deck of cards. And she takes a couple and she kind of goes, okay. And she looks at them real fast and kind of like counts them and goes, okay, pick one.
That one.
Okay. And she pulls it out and she goes, this one?
Yes.
This is your card. Memorize it, okay?
Got it.
Okay. And kind of tries to, but you kind of notice as she's kind of puts it back, she kind of tips it so she sees it and puts it back. And she goes, okay, now I'm going to read your mind and I'm going to pray to the ancient powers and blood magic of demons to attempt to find this. And she goes through and she lays them all out. She goes, this one.
Is it my card?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
was kind of thinking more a little like this, and she kind of like fans the cards out and like a bunch of butterflies come out of them. Yeah, a little bit more like that.
That was weird.
Yeah. I don't, yeah.
Can you make them like, that was cool. Did you do that?
Maybe.
Cool.
Maybe it was the ancient dark demons.
No, because then the butterflies would have been like black and like bloody and like have the stuff dripping.
Could have been a butterfly demon.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. That's cool. Do you like to draw? Do you want to come draw?
Sure.
Okay.
I should really be like, okay, I can draw.
Yeah. Well, you work for the castle, right?
No.
Well, then you work for me. So
I absolutely do not work for you.
I will pay you 6,000 gold a week to be working for me.
Can I have that in writing?
Maybe.
If you
What's your
give it
favorite
to me
color?
in green.
Okay. And she goes and gets you a green pencil and gives it to you. Actually,
like,
a couple different shades. 'Cause
scratches
she's got
on my
like the
floor.
she's got like the
That's
300
scribbling.
pack.
Oh,
Like-
great.
Yeah.
All the greens.
Yeah.
Nora very happily starts drawing an owl in green.
You kind of see as she holds her paper up and kind of does this and like kind of looks at you for a second and then goes back to drawing.
Are you drawing me?
No.
Okay.
What are you drawing?
You.
It's not very good.
Well, I didn't say I was very good at drawing. Good at magic, but not much else.
Can't you use magic to be good at drawing?
No, it's not how it works.
That's lame.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Hey, can you teach me how to do that?
Would you pay me 6,000 gold?
I mean, you'll have to ask. Well, my dad actually died the other day, so I can't ask him anymore, but you could probably ask my brother, because I think he's the one in charge now, so.
Yeah, you know what? I'll raise my salary with him.
Okay. So can you teach me?
Ah, fucking sure.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how she is going to go out teaching a child magic, but like, I don't know. She explains the metaphysics of magic to the best of her ability.
Eyes immediately glaze over.
Yeah, thought so. Okay, all right. Just think really hard about butterflies.
Okay.
And
What kind of butterfly? Can they be like moths? Moths are cool.
No, I don't like moths.
Okay.
Like green butterflies. Think about that. Way harder than that. All right, now open your eyes. Green butterflies everywhere. You are a natural.
Thank you.
6,000 gold, please.
Okay. And she takes a second and she starts drawing something. And she rips it out and hands it to you. And it's a picture of just like, it's just a sea of yellow. And then there's like a small person sitting in there with like very like big orange hair and is just swimming in gold. And she goes, see? So bring that to my brother,
Pleasure.
and he should know what that means.
Right, yeah. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I will keep that very safe.
Thank you. Be careful not to fold. Okay.
Have you spoken to your brother recently?
Recently?
Like since your dad unfortunately passed away.
Oh, he actually just died the other day, so no.
Right.
Apparently it was kind of bloody, so that's cool.
It was more a skirmish.
Skirmish?
Just like a little, it was more of an accident, really.
Oh. That's cool.
I don't know.
Did his head get... Wait, were you there?
I was in the vicinity.
Oh. Did his head get chopped off?
No.
I heard that if you get your head chopped off, then it goes like everywhere and it like dyes your clothes red.
Yeah, well, that.
Mm.
I heard that when people have been beheaded before, sometimes like the eyes still move after the head. Yeah.
Whoa. Can they like talk and stuff?
No, because the nerve endings wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Did my dad talk and stuff?
Well, he wasn't beheaded, so no.
That's.
Did you like it, Dad?
I mean, he was my dad. Aren't you supposed to like your dad?
Oh, depends if they're a good dad or not.
Did you like your dad?
Yes, I did.
That's nice.
He's dead too.
Oh. I am sorry for your loss.
I am sorry for yours.
Yeah. People keep saying that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I should be sad, but like, I don't know. It's kind of the same.
I think your brother would really appreciate you visiting him. I could take you to him if you want.
Well, is he gonna chop my head off?
No, I will make sure he does not.
Pinky promise?
You have my word as a wizard.
You have my word as a wizard in training.
That's right. Also, I really need you like with me to negotiate salary terms and stuff like that. So you'd be doing me a solid.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to shake on it?
Okay.
Okay. I will teach you magic if you talk to your brother and get me paid.
I can do that.
I will do a friends and family discount, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Discount of 600 gold.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay. Do you want to go now or?
Sure.
Okay. So with that, let's cut away to someone else. Does someone else want to do something right now?
How is Nora the best at interacting with children? What the fuck?
Simultaneously the best and the worst.
And the worst.
Oh yeah.
The fact that this girl was like, oh yes, I will entertain the fact about tea, but then was also like, please give me money for my services. Please pay me. I love it.
I think Augie and Ren are still just gonna try and find some info on Kairos. Just get some info. Hope he's alive. You know.
Okay. Can you just make an investigation check for me? Both of you are able to do so, if you so wish.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
21.
Oh.
18.
Okay. Are you going about this stealthily trying to figure it out or using all your resources available to you?
I feel like Augie would just use all of his resources at this point because he's in charge now. Like, it doesn't need to be stealthy.
True. Okay. So then making your way down to the kitchens first. Kitchen staff doesn't really seem to know much in terms of people aren't taught. They often hear conversations of happening over meals, and mostly meals of the royal family, and just in general, they don't seem to have anything. However, when you go and talk to the head of staff, he kind of takes a moment and basically it's very hushed. It's not talked about. People tend to go missing a lot, and it's kind of taboo to talk about it. It's just kind of they disappeared, and that is what we know. However, you do know that Kairos disappeared about 4 months ago. And Jinras came in as head, and headed that responsibility, and the responsibility of being the direct tutor for the remaining family was passed down to a woman, just kind of temporarily in there. Her name was, oh God, Guevara. And kind of served as a kind of a like a live-in tutor, and was also in charge of kind of babysitting as well. So Jinras not very good with kids, so it was divided into 2 different groups. And because they're all girls, and because King Alexander sucks, he didn't think that it was worth teaching them any form of physical, combat experience like how you were taught.
He's the worst. Okay.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Still doesn't give us much.
No, not
4
really.
months ago. Do you think the other advisors might know something?
Maybe. It's a bit hard because my dad was really secretive, and Kairos was his right-hand man, so if anyone knew anything, it would be him. But
Well, we could try to get in contact with Kairos, but he wouldn't give the information away for free, obviously. Also, he's probably a little pissed at us for not taking his first deal. Yeah.
well, we tried to get in contact with him, and he didn't pick up.
Did we?
Yeah, so
When was that?
okay, so Tam tried to call Kairos. No answer.
Maybe if we offered him something, he would come forward. But I don't know what we could offer.
Usually, if people don't pick up, that means they're on another plane. They couldn't respond, or they're not exactly with us anymore.
Oh, sorry, not Kairos. I'm not talking about Kairos. I'm talking about guy who replaced him. Don't remember.
Oh,
Jinras?
Jinras. They both end with
Jinras.
S. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking about bribing the guy to come back from whatever place.
Yeah,
okay. The guy who knows something. Sorry, that's my
Let's
bad.
bribe the guy who might be dead and just see if he
Yeah, just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Sorry.
you might be dead.
Jinras.
Can you stop that?
Yeah, so we just need to find Tam and see.
Yeah.
And maybe we could also.
Didn't he have like a little messenger who's like waiting for us to give him something to bring back to Jinras? We could like call forth the messenger. I don't remember how we would do that. Let me check my notes that Ren
Jeremy or
takes.
Jeffrey or something like that in Infernal.
Something like that.
I think it was Jeffrey.
Chatty. It was Chatty.
Oh, it was Chatty.
Yes. Okay.
Something dumb.
I took a note.
Woohoo! Okay, we'll get Tam. See if we can contact Generals. If that doesn't work, we'll get Chatty. And then maybe I can talk to Bianca. Maybe she knows something. Maybe she's figured something out.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Maybe Bianca first, because she's less likely to ask us to bargain our souls for the information. Less likely. And then Jonas.
There's always a possibility.
Yeah. I know. Somehow I am missing 20 hit points.
How?
We've long rested. I should probably get those
Yeah.
back. Sorry. Oops. Anyway, should we speak to Bianca, or do you want to speak to Bianca alone? What are you feeling there?
You can come in with me, and if I feel like I need you to leave, I'll let you know.
Sure. All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to talk to Bianca?
Mhm.
Okay. First off, before we do that, Nora, Val, did you have anything you wanted to do? You just finished talking to the twins
You
from
mean
hell.
Tam?
Yeah.
I meant Tam.
I was like, Nora just had a dinner date.
Yeah, you're so right. I
feel
meant,
like
yeah.
Tam would
Tam
just
was
get out of that room and be like, oh my god, they're fucking nightmares.
Mhm. That little one, the one with the green. She's
The-
smart.
wait,
I like her.
The one that was like
The one that threw me
manipulating.
against the wall. Yeah, that one. I like her.
Yeah,
She's
no,
fine.
she's alright. The one that was like sucking up all the time. She was,
Oh, I don't trust her. Mm-mm.
you know,
For a
no,
bit.
she's, yeah, wow. They've
I
no.
don't trust her as far as I could throw her.
I
at
get the
all.
feeling no one said no to them for a long time.
Oh yeah.
I just there's nothing. I don't think we can really get through to them. I mean, we said what we could say.
We
And
said
we
we
left-
could have said. We tried to diffuse this situation.
Yeah.
It did not work. If they pull each other's hair out, we tried our best. We did.
I'm sure it's nothing that they don't do every day by the sounds of it. You want to go get a drink?
Yeah, I'm down for a drink.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. I think on the way, Tam would be like, "Oh shit," and message and cast sending on Gnarly.
Oh, okay.
Right. We
Yeah,
got
and I would let Sean know. I'd be like, "Fuck, we don't. Oh my god, Gnarly doesn't know." And
we didn't. We should probably, just let her know that one of us is a king now. That would be a good. Also, we technically have a whole castle, don't we? Don't they have people that have no homes currently?
oh god, we've got refugees to.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Oh boy.
We could just ask them how it's going in Valashi. Maybe they've figured it out.
And then we can slightly mention at the end that we may have inherited a whole kingdom.
All right. I'll find a place not in the middle of a. What is that, Miller?
What is this?
I'm ready to count down. I'm ready to count down for you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Damn. All right. Okay. Find a place that isn't like in the middle of a hallway. Just maybe like not where everyone can hear.
Okay.
And just say, "Hi, Nally. It's Tam. You know that. Augie's king killed his dad. Have a castle. Refugees. We can help. We miss you. What do you have for breakfast?"
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast sending. Very quickly get a response back that, "Hi, Tam. Things are better than they were. King! That's exciting. That may prove useful. We've run into a bit of a political snag. I hope you're well as well. That's the message.
Okay. Tam would probably cast it again and just ask her what political snag they're in at the moment.
Okay. Business with the High King. We since the amalgamation, there has been some crackdown on magic and magical items. Just perhaps this is not the correct way to go about this. We'll be in contact soon.
Okay. Do I know anything about the High King?
Make a history check. Oh my gosh, do I get to...
It's cocked. It's not bad. That is a 16.
16. Okay. So yes, the country of Elzheim is split up into 11 different regions. Many of them kingdoms, some of them, not necessarily. However, because of these different kingdoms, there is one high king that's kind of above all of them, and that is in the capital in Santina, which is kind of on the East Coast. The High King has only been king for very recently, about 3 years ago. There was, let's see, where is it? King Fendrel Covington died about 5 years ago, and as a result, there was some uprisings in many of the kingdoms across Elzheim, kind of trying to vie for the throne. There was questions of King Percival Covington, who's currently in charge, and just it was kind of like a civil war, if you can think about that. And it was chaos for a while. That's when the Angalians fell, and there was like all this stuff. There was a big scramble for power, and now Percival's in charge. The Covingtons have a history of not liking magic, though, and there was a crackdown during King Fendrel's time, but ever since Percival took to the throne, there has been an exponential increase in magical crackdowns and regulations on magic.
Okay.
So basically, it's very magic is chaos. We don't trust it. He's very law and order, and so it's kind of like it is best to eliminate anything that is uncertainty.
Okay, cool.
And so, yeah, the Magic Guild was kind of like okay, we've got like this little thing, but then politics has kind of been thrown into an uproar since there's now that, and then there's the Sealy Courts. That's all I'll say.
Cool. I'll just say to Val, well, it sounds like we're in for a bit of trouble, because if the High King doesn't like magic, and Clea's historically been a country or a city or an area, whatever it is, that doesn't allow magic, but now has a king who presumably will allow magic, I don't imagine he'll be particularly happy about that.
Yeah, maybe we should mention that to Augie next time we see him.
Yeah.
Just
have a drink and then go see Augie and tell him,
yes. Yep.
Political crisis.
Hey, we found your sisters. Also, there's a political crisis going on. How's your day been?
Yeah. Sure, love it.
Oh, yeah. So, should we head down towards the town and find a bar?
Yeah. Let's go get out.
Awesome. Let's cut over to the conversation with Bianca. Nora, at this point, you are still organizing books. We're doing like a little bit of a different time. So, yes. Let's go and talk to Bianca. So you walk up to Bianca's room. I'm assuming knock on the door?
Yeah.
So you knock on the door and you hear like a little bit of shuffling and you hear, come in.
I'll head in and say, B?
You walk in and it's kind of interesting. You walk in and it is immediately, there is clutter everywhere. There are books stacked, like papers strewn about. Bed is perfectly made, but there are stuff kind of stacked and like thrown everywhere. And in the middle of the room, you kind of see Bianca, hair tied back, looks a little paler than she has previously, deep bags under her eyes, kind of eyes bugging out, and is holding a stack of papers and goes, "Hi, Augie, come in. And kind of ushers you in and says, "Okay, so I've been thinking a lot, and I've been thinking a lot about a lot. So we have a couple things in terms of regulation. We've got the coronation in 6 days, which is exciting. Woohoo! I've got some things that I would really like to accomplish before we get that done. And I've got some things for after we get done.
Bianca?
Yes, hi.
I'm gonna take the papers away from her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna Is this all you've been doing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much to do. You know, we gotta get. Hi, are you okay? How are you? Hi.
Yeah. I came in to check on you, see how you're doing.
Oh, I'm so good. I'm fine.
How are you?
Ren, hi. Would you guys like some tea? I can call for some tea. If this is a social visit, all due respect, we've got a lot of work to do, so...
No, this isn't a social visit. I came in to check on you and see how you're doing, and
Awesome.
I'm really glad I did, because I love you so much.
Okay, and she goes over and rings the bell, and like a servant quickly comes. She goes, "Hi, can we have some tea? Just, peppermint would be great if you could just get some of that. Do you guys want anything else? Anything?
No.
Okay, just some peppermint tea would be great." Okay.
You don't seem okay.
Oh, seriously, I'm totally fine. But if you all have some free hands, I do need some help.
We're both in charge now, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
Oh, there's a lot to do. We've got a little bit of a time crunch, but I think once we get past this little hump, then we can really get started on legislation and really working on stuff.
Bianca,
I'm
asking about your feelings.
You know what? Thank you for asking about them. If I figure them out, I will let you know. But for right now, there's too much work to do that we don't have time to deal with feelings right now. So.
I want you to give me most of this work. Yes. Yeah.
I will give you. This is a Augie. This is a partnership. Okay.
I know.
Share this. I have plenty of work for you to do. If you would like.
I agree. This is a partnership, and we're going to be on equal footing.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't forgotten that you are 16, and this is a lot to take on. I'm not saying that you're not ready for it. I'm not saying that you're not smart enough, because you are much more well equipped for this than I am. But you can breathe and be a kid sometimes. You don't have to carry all of this.
Okay. Yeah, no, totally hear you.
Are you sure? Because I don't think.
No, we're so good. While you're here, I do have a couple things. So first off, we need to figure out some council members. Well, okay, so let's figure out before coronation, we need to figure out council members. I'm assuming we don't want to keep the same ones that are currently here.
They pretty much sucked.
Yeah. 3 of them are currently in hiding. The other 4 are here. I'm a little bit more scared of the 4 that are still here than the 3 that aren't.
Okay.
So we should figure that out. And
okay.
I have some ideas, and I'm sure that you do too.
Okay.
Next, we need to hire a new CRG because I don't really trust the current one.
Okay. Hey, Bianca.
Yes.
One last thing before we move on to business.
Okay.
When you're ready to feel your feelings, my door is open. But yeah, don't let yourself feel them, please.
I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay. So
in
terms of CR,
I have a question about Kairos.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you, any word on him and what happened to him?
She goes over and looks through a stack of papers and goes, so I have some of the minutes from council meetings. I have the one that I haven't looked at them yet. I'm going to be totally honest. Been a little bit busy. But I have a stack of them here, and the notes are meticulous. So if you'd like to go through these, we can do that.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Actually, I can do that.
I will help you. I'm going to help you.
Okay. But for right now, I have some other stuff, if you'd like to do that.
Okay. Well, about the council, I'd have to ask them, but my friends would probably be a good choice. Also, I'm sure you have some people in mind for the rebellion.
I think mostly just Ula, if that's okay.
Okay.
I know that she's a little abrasive and didn't particularly get off to the right foot with you all. However, Father was always surrounded by people who always said yes. And I think that we need some diversity of thought if we are going to try to make the best decisions possible for this kingdom.
I completely agree with you. Have you talked to our sisters? Have you talked to them?
Well, been a little busy.
Okay, so I'll take that as a no. Okay, that's fine.
I did talk to, I talked to Lydia just a little bit. She knocked, she's doing fine. You know, I don't think she fully understands what happened.
Okay.
But you know, I'm sure that, you know, we really need to make sure that we're taking care of them, you know. Their mental health's really important.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, we'll I can help you with this. I'm going to turn to Ren and say, do you want to help us with this as well?
Of course. Of course.
Great.
If that's okay,
Oh.
Bianca.
Oh, yes. Pressing matter. First and foremost, sent out invitations to all the different regions, including the High King.
Okay.
Who knows if he's going to show up, but if we didn't invite him, that would be really bad. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Is there anyone that we should invite?
Yes.
There's a goblin.
Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a goblin prostitute that I'm thinking about. No. My friend, Gilf. We met him on our journey. He's a very good friend. He's the last time we spoke with him, he was in Valashi.
Okay.
There's also a guild in Valashi as well, the Magic Guild. They are our friends as well. We're a part of that guild. I'd like to invite them as well. There's also there's this rock shop. There's this Tony the Tiger. His name is Tony. We haven't spoken to him in a while, but he's
Rakshasa.
Yes.
He's
very
a good one, though.
Yeah, he's good.
We think.
Oh,
He's useful. At the very
Mhm.
least.
And his sister,
Rakshasa.
Harundi.
Mimi.
Yes, I know, Maddy. Okay, so then there's also our friend Mimi in Valashi as well, and her sisters.
Okay.
And if you could also put
And her sisters.
Yeah.
DM and her sisters. Okay.
Yeah. I probably want to ask her about a position here in the castle, but I can ask her in person. I'm gonna turn to Ren. Did I miss anyone?
Not that I can think of. Inviting Mimi a little early might be an idea. I'm sure she could help with organizing the event. She's got an eye, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we could how fast
Rush order.
Yes, rush order.
We'd like the rush order of Mimi, please.
Okay.
Expedited shipping.
In the sky ship. It's overnight.
Just Mimi. In a little box.
Yes. She pops out.
She turns around. You turn around. She's been hiding in the room the whole time.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
What about Owen and Oliver? Do you think they would?
We could invite them. They both seem a little private, but we could. I'm kind of curious to see them in the same room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
We could put them on the list.
Yeah.
Cate, you ready to have all your NPCs in one place?
I am now regretting everything. Okay. It's fine. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You said we're
anyone
inviting
else?
people from all the kingdoms. Yes?
Yes.
Royalty?
Well, if we didn't, it would kind of be declaring war, so
Mm.
yeah.
So I suppose we'll meet whoever's been ruling my hometown.
Yes. Yes. We
I'm
sent. They're more of a. They're less of a. Wait, did Bianca knows your backstory?
No.
Right? No.
No, I'm about to turn to Ren and be like, should we tell her?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably good information for her to have, but
I mean, your
be in this room.
accent's Hagashian. I'm assuming that we're discussing.
do you want to? You can, if you want to take it away.
Sure.
You don't
Yeah.
have to. If you wanna, you can just say, "I tell her." If unless you want to
I'll
recount it.
tell her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay,
sort of the broad strokes. Was kind of also a runaway prince, My family is dead. I don't know what's happening.
She kind of
I'm supposed to be dead.
The restless, kind of excited energy that she's had this whole time. As you're telling this, it drops for a second, and by the end of it, she's kind of sitting in a chair and just kind of looks just really exhausted. And it's just, okay. So, disguise, hat of disguise. I will track one of those down. Okay.
That's a really good idea. And I'll be sure just to keep you, Ren, just away from them.
Okay. I will point them out. Greeting is very important as they come in throughout the week.
Yeah. And Ren, if you don't want to go, I would also understand. I don't want you to be uncomfortable or
should be there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think we got most. Oh, I don't know how we'll be able to do this. So give me a second.
Are you going to try and invite your gods?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, listen. Let's listen. There's probably not gonna be a way to get a letter down there. I have a friend. She's a bit far away from here, on like a different plane of existence.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say continent.
No.
Okay.
She's my friend from hell.
Sounds like a romantic comedy.
Did you?
My friend from hell.
Did you tell her that you went to hell?
Did I?
I
don't
think so.
Bianca,
don't think so, babe.
So yeah. So the reason why I'm older now is because I spent 3 years in hell. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Listen. Okay. I died, but I was fine. She kept me. She kept.
Holy hell! Holy fuck! Okay.
Yeah. It was fine. Like I was totally okay down there. Zariel, the Archduchess of Hell, she treated me.
Oh my god!
Really well.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my. Okay. You know what? You know what? Augie, I love you. I don't know if I have the emotional capacity to deal with this right now. So, just you know what? Just tell me your friend's name. Just tell me your friend's name, and I will see about getting them here.
Zariel.
An oral history. Yeah, fucking sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're just gonna fucking get the.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I don't think she has. I don't think telling her that I also talk to our God right now is going to help her in the situation.
Maybe you could do that personally.
Any of the restless energy she lost is back and exponentially increased. And she goes, okay. So, okay. Anyone else?
I think that's it.
Okay. She kind of rips a sheet of paper that she's been writing this down in and rings a bell, and you watch as this mask goes up as soon as the door opens. She goes, hi, would you be able to please send this down and make sure that these people get invitations to the coronation? Thank you so much. And then the door closes.
Question.
Yes.
Are we including the underbrush in the royalty that we're inviting? Because there is a king there that maybe we shouldn't invite.
Well, an invitation has been sent because they are very important for trade, and
hopefully he declines then. Or we may all need to be in disguise.
okay then, let's hope that that's a thing. On to hopefully less complicated matters. You know what? Let's save that for last. CRG. I think that we should go through the process of hiring a new one. Augie, CRG means Captain of the Royal Guard.
Yeah, I got that.
There's a hot ASMR in the basement.
Traditionally, how that is chosen is through fighting pit kind of tournament style. I didn't know if we wanted to do that. I didn't know if we wanted to choose someone who's morally good in terms of interviews. I'm kind of at a loss for that. I don't know much about the army.
Don't worry, I will take care of that. I'll do interviews because I feel like we've had enough fighting recently.
Okay.
And I think it'd be best for us to get not the strongest, but the wisest.
Probably not the hot.
I mean,
she was not morally good.
But she does have a +2 to wisdom, so I'm just saying. Okay. Other things are kind of simple. I figured that your friends might enjoy this. Figuring out the menu, figuring out we need some musicians, we need a portraiture. I don't know if Tam would know any artists.
I'll
Maybe Tam
ask.
would be interested in playing something. I don't know. I'm not good at fanfare.
Yeah, of course. My friends are very good at fanfare, so they can definitely help with that. If you'd like, they can do the majority of the planning for the coronation.
I mean, I'm happy to do a majority of it. in terms of details, I figured fresh.
Bianca
would be good.
Give us some.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's also the manner of, Ren, would you mind leaving? I just need to talk to my brother separately about something kind of for a second.
Sure. Yep. Really?
Just for posterity, are you listening or are you?
No.
Okay.
I'll wander down the hallway.
Awesome.
So I'm trying to be better.
You're good. So Bianca turns to you and says, I guessed, and they brought this to me. I think that for some reason, they're approaching me with these things more than you, I think, because you ended up with the final blow, and so I think that they're letting me deal with these things, but this got resized, and I don't particularly want it. And hands you a large, ostentatious-looking ring that has the family crest. And says, it's not really my style. I prefer to. I like to punch things sometimes, and I feel as though maybe I shouldn't be carrying around one of the big family heirlooms. But it's yours if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Taking a second to look at it, it's the family crest, and there's a small inlaid yellow gem that matches the sword. and it's inlaid in there. It doesn't have quite the same like swirly kind of effect, but it's the same color.
Okay, if I put it on, do I feel anything?
You put it on?
Maybe I don't put it on. Do I put it on?
Do you put it on? I'm asking you.
Yeah, I will put it on.
Okay. So you take the ring, kind of turn it around for a second, and you put it on your finger. Kind of slide it on. It fits perfectly. And you kind of stare at it for a second. And you put on the ring.
Got it. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. Logically, it's a kingdom and it's a king with the monarchy that's traditionally very anti-magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you attune to the? I'm kidding. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I'll hold on to this. I just want you to know that you're not okay. And I want you to realize that.
I literally cannot deal with this right now. I'm just tired.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you ever need to rest, I'm here.
Thank you.
I'm looking for a hug. I'm just gonna go in and give her a little hug.
She's kind of stiff for a second and doesn't know what to do. And then like slowly you feel arms wrap around you. And they're steel. It's a very tight grip. For a good minute or so. And eventually kind of pushes you back and says, if you don't mind, and she reaches over and there's a crudely drawn sketch of what looks like a garment. And whenever you said this Mimi's good at clothes and stuff.
She's fantastic.
If you don't mind, this would be greatly appreciated. I don't really have time to put that out to a person.
Of course.
Okay. Also, the menu, you can do whatever you want. I think we should make sure that there are gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan options, for people. But, if we could get some strawberry rhubarb tarts.
Yeah.
I just would really appreciate that.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll let them know.
Okay. Council traditionally has 7 people on it. So with your people, that's 4, and Bula is 5. So I don't. If they all accept, it may. I'm thinking 7's a good number, but if we want to increase that, just keep me in the loop. Let me know.
Of course, yeah. I'll talk. If you have no one else in mind, we may have a few more friends who can help out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. If you need anything throughout this week, please don't hesitate to let me know. My door is always open. You can just if you just knock. I'm a very light sleeper, so I'll be able to wake up pretty quickly and help.
I was about to say the same thing to you.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Okay. And she hurries and goes back to her table as you walk out the room.
Okay.
I think that's a good time to take a quick break.
Yeah.
So we will be right back after these commercials. We're back. Hello. Do we on the stream, do we take a break or do we just stop and then come back?
We just stop and because we're recording, we don't need to have that long break anymore.
Fair enough. Awesome. So we're back, or were we ever really gone? Current state of order. Nora is with Lydia.
Trying to find Augie.
Her new with her new apprentice, Lydia.
Yeah.
Tam and Val are going out for a drink.
Yeah.
Andy will drink. Ren is awkwardly chilling in the hallway as Augie is pushed out of Bianca's room. And that is about where we are. So you all mentioned that you'd like to meet up. Where would you like to be doing that?
Well, first,
Nora's
actively
looking for Augie.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, before we meet up, I'll just duck my head back into Bianca's room and be like, can I actually have the council minutes? I'd like to dig into this a little bit.
Yes, for Chiron specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Goes over and grabs a big stack and is like, this is about, I think they said it's been about 4 months. So this is 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after.
Okay. Ren will take it.
Okay.
It's very heavy for Ren.
It's a lot of just to note, it's a lot of paperwork, but it's copies and notes and minutes of about 4 meetings because 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. Yeah, about 4 meetings because they meet weekly.
Cool. Well, should we try to find the others or?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We have a lot to do now.
Should Nora roll to try and find Augie?
Yeah. Why don't you make an investigation check with advantage because you're with Lydia? Or are you with Lydia? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's 24.
So you go to.
She's real good at finding shit.
So you go to Augie's room.
Cross them in the hallway.
You start walking towards Augie's room and you see Augie and Ren kind of standing there in the hallway. Augie, you turn. Augie, you turn and you see Nora, and next to her is a smaller, about 10-year-old looking girl with blonde hair. And
hi, yeah, Mr. Kingboy, you owe me 6,000 gold.
Minus 600.
Okay, friends and family discount, but you owe me money.
Oh,
hi.
Oh,
5,400 gold.
Yes, thank you, bookkeeper. She is called Jessica Strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
She is my new wizard apprentice and librarian in training. I didn't tell you that part, but
okay.
I have so many questions. But hi, Lydia.
Hi, Augie.
I missed you.
Okay.
He's gonna take out, because remember that wind-up mouse?
Yeah.
He still has it. He's gonna take it out and be like, I have something for you, if you'd like. He's gonna go over to her and then kneel down in front of her. I know it's been a really hard few months, and I'm really sorry for leaving, but I'm here now, and I'm never going to leave without telling you again. And he's gonna give her a little wind up mouse. And see if you wind it up, it scurries.
Kind of looks up at you, Nora.
Maybe we could make it magical.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. And puts it in a pocket in her dress.
And if you want to come to the coronation and the ball, you can. Only if you want to.
Oh, well, she has to because I'm going, and she's my assistant, so.
Oh, okay.
You have no choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you about this later.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't really know what else to say. And you don't need to forgive me or like me.
Oh, you do, because you're my assistant. You have to like him.
Okay. Thank you, Your Royal Highness. And she curtsies really, really low.
Oh, Jesus, no.
No, you could just call me Augie. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
It's still me.
Thank you, Augie. And curtsies again.
Well, we'll work on that.
Okay.
Hey, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you killed father?
Yeah.
When you did, was there like a lot of blood?
There was blood, yeah.
Did it dye his clothes red?
A little bit. He was wearing a lot of armor, so it was hard to tell.
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Can we go now?
Yeah.
Okay. It was lovely to make your acquaintance. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks, Lid.
Hey, Jessica, why don't I take you back to your room?
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Nora curtsies. Okay, she takes it back.
As she's walking back, she was like, wow, he's gotten really, really tall.
Yeah, I mean, height isn't everything, you know? Like, being tall is overrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think being small is way better.
I do too.
Yeah, but he's super nice.
I mean, he gave you this. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's not bad.
It's kind of lame.
I mean, you're like 10.
I know.
You play wind up mice anymore?
No.
No, exactly. What was he
I'm not
thinking?
a cat.
No,
But,
of course.
But we can make a magic?
We could, or we could
Can
just
we make it
give
like bite people?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That'd be pretty funny.
I will look into that. I will read some books. I think we're gonna work very well together.
I think so too.
Yeah, I like this partnership. Okay. Well, it's like, bedtime or whatever. What time do 10-year-olds go to bed?
It's like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, it's definitely bedtime then. Okay. Well, good night.
Good night.
Sleep well. I will.
You're like a grandma.
I'm not. I mean, I have like some fine lines, but that's more to just like stress and stuff. You can get cream for it, you know.
I just meant who goes to bed at 3:00.
Fair point.
Okay, well, good night.
Good night. Leave.
Okay.
She goes back to what's okay.
Okay. Oh, Ren, you were just watching that whole conversation, right?
Yep. Just holding my stack of paper.
Rejoins. Okay, I was deadly serious about the money, by the way. If you want to keep her books, you gotta pay me super well.
Okay, well.
That library's it's a fucking disgrace. Like, not to, I know it's not your fault, but also, oh Jesus, Augie was.
Oh, I know.
It's skin crawl. Ugh.
It's really bad.
The dust. I hated it. No.
Yeah.
So I needed an extra pair of hands, and I have hired your sister has technically hired me on your behalf, but I will be using her. It sounded wrong.
Okay.
I think she should be like a really good bookkeeper. So, yep.
Okay. 6,000 gold? You said 6,000 gold?
Yep, per week.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You've clearly never had a bookkeeper before, so I'm doing it right.
No, we definitely haven't.
Yeah. Back payment.
Okay. Yeah, we can make that work. We have a lot of money now.
Cool. You can keep the money. Just know that it's mine.
Okay. Sure. Fine.
I'm kidding. You don't have to give me any money.
Okay. Yeah, now okay, I get now why you and Lydia get along so well.
She's funny, I like her.
Yeah. A little weird, but in a good way.
Yeah, she's a little bit like Oscar, and
Okay.
Well, we have some work to do.
I've spent the whole day working, just so you know. I had tea, and it was invisible tea, but what needs to be done?
Why don't we get the others and have this conversation as a group, just to sort of organize our efforts?
Yep.
Where are the others?
I imagine we stumble in a little bit drunk.
I'm imagining
we're 3 p.m.
Oh yeah, we've been
you
day
spent
drinking.
the afternoon at the Helm's Hefty Tankard.
Oh my god.
Why does that sound like an innuendo?
Everything is if you look hard enough.
Hefty.
I promise it won't take much time, but can Tam and Val have a quick chat while they're drinking?
Yeah. What kind of alcohol are you looking to get wasted, or are you just looking for ale? What's up?
I think what would happen is we'd start with we'll just casually drink, and then someone will be like, shots, and they'll be like, yeah.
Who would say no?
Who are we to say no to free shots? Kind of dealio.
Okay. So yeah, you start with some Helm's Hefty Ale, which is the house special, and then you move on to some Radiant Light shots, and you're feeling good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What's your constitutions? Not you don't have to make a check unless you want to, but just curious.
No, I'm happy to make a check.
I mean,
sure. Make a both of you make a con saving throw, just for fun.
Oh boy. Oh no.
21.
Oh no. It's an 8.
Oh.
Shar is feeling it. Shar is feeling it. Tam,
good.
You're good. You're kind of in the Billy Joel kind of you're in the solid Elton John Piano Man kind of place. Shar, you're in the let's start a bar fight.
Shot.
Yeah.
That's right. That's my boy.
All right.
Yes. So you have whatever conversation you like.
I'll order another drink for Shah when he's finished his, and just look at him and say, why are you still here? You could go. I know you're not Val, and I don't have as much of a problem with that as I think other people do, but I don't know why If you're not Val, why are you still here?
He's gonna like take a moment to try to absorb the information that was just given to him, given the fact that he's white girl wasted, and he's like, you repeat the question just one more time.
All right. Okay. All right. I'll break it down. I'll slow it down.
All right. I just sorry. It's this. This is very, very good.
It's fine. It's fine. You could go anywhere. You could do anything. Why do you choose to stay with us?
I honestly don't know. I wish I had an answer to that.
What do you mean? Oh no, I'm just interested because Augie's not your biggest fan, nor I don't think it's any secret she doesn't like you very much. I'm not sure what Ren thinks, and I'm undecided. So you stick around with people who are holding on to a memory of someone else in your body, and I can't imagine it's particularly fun for you. So what's
it's not fun, but it's just, I've been doing it for however old I am. So I've been, this is kind of all I do. This is all I've known. So why stop now? Why change something that's working? If it isn't, what's that saying?
If it ain't fixed, don't broke it. No, hang on.
No. I know. Yeah.
No,
it's broken. Mend it. No.
No,
That's
yeah.
not,
If it's you know, I know what you mean. I know. What
yeah.
you mean.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm referencing. That because I don't know anything other than this. So why?
I mean, are you worried about if Val comes back? I know it's confusing. I know you're technically the same person, not the same person. But if she takes over,
it's a weird thing to explain to someone who's obviously not dealing with a two entity, one body scenario. Yeah. I'm not worried. If she comes back, that's fine. That's cool. I'm not leaving.
Can I roll insight to see whether they're fine and cool about it?
Go for it. Val, roll either deception, or Shar, roll either deception or persuasion at disadvantage because you are a white girl wasted.
I'm a wasted. That's perception. That's not the right one.
It's your charisma.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Oh, great. Good. That's a hot 10, baby.
13.
You telling the truth?
He's telling the truth.
Shit. Okay. All right. I say, for my part, I don't think that you mean us any harm. And I believe you. I think you're just along for the ride. But if Val decides to come back, I hope you don't fight it, because I'd like to have her back as well.
Yeah, I know. I've heard y'all. She knows. She's aware. Y'all miss her very much. She can hear it.
Do you talk?
Do I talk? No, I don't. I guess that's just when I talk to myself. Then does that how that works? Like your inner you know that thing that tells you in your noggin like whether to go right or
your subconscious.
Yeah, that thing. I think I have 2 of those as opposed to 1.
So
like when I talk to her, I'm talking to myself at the same time. If that makes any like if like for instance here, like the ale, right, and then the shots. I don't have a glass, so enjoy the saltine crackers. So like I said to myself, hey, I'm done with this. I want this, right? And she could be like, no, I don't want this. I want this. And I kind of just toss a coin and then decide who gets to do it. So either Val decides, hey, I want more ale, or I decide, hey, I want a shot. And then whoever wins. You just flip a coin. That's kind of just how I do it. And then sometimes I completely ignore it because I don't want ale. I want a shot. And then sometimes she completely ignores me because she doesn't want an ale. She wants a shot. Or, no, I think I fucked that up. I think that's supposed to be the other way around.
I got you. Well, it sounds confusing.
It is. It really is. It's a confusing existence for both of us, or me, or us.
Well, I am not saying that I'm super completely happy with what's going on, but I will give you more leeway than perhaps our friends will. So if you ever want to talk.
I appreciate that. No one ever does that normally. They kind of
well, I think people deserve second chances.
I appreciate you, man. I do. I appreciate you. And then he's gonna just like down the last of his shot and just do that thing that you do when you like all the alcohol hits you at once and you just sit there like this for a minute where you're like, great.
I'll eventually just take a shot like back to the castle.
Just water. All
right.
Jules, how did you read my mind? How did you know that was exactly what I was pulling this
Okay. People who are watching, Jules just put this in the chat that it reminds them of drunk Voldemort and Quirrell in a Harry Potter movie.
And that is directly where I was taking inspiration.
Fuck. You're not wrong.
Please break out into differentness can be reprised. Please do it right now.
Like that. I love that. I love it. Yeah. Maybe I'll take like a glass of water and like to go, knowing fully damn well he can't take the cup with him. He's gonna try to because he's trying to drink it as quickly as possible to get sober.
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check.
It's not gonna go well because he's drunk.
Yes, indeedly do. You know what? Well, yeah. You know what? Roll it.
It's a 9.
It's okay because the barkeep rolled a 3 on perception. You have like a nice like a glass now, not fully a pint glass, not fully a shot glass either, like kind of in between, like a whiskey glass that they filled with water, and it's got the nice it's got a symbol of Helm's right gauntlet holding up a tankard.
He doesn't realize that he has this at all. Like he doesn't realize he stole this. He just was like,
"I'm a good night out." When you wake up and you're like, "Oh, okay,
nice." Yep. And then I'm assuming, make our way back to the castle.
Okay. So we'll jump cut back. You guys are standing in that hallway, and because I think it's funny. Right about the time where you're like, okay, where are the others? You hear kind of a crashing as there's a suit of armor that's kind of being rattled with.
We don't want to get here.
You just one foot in front of the other. Lean on me.
I'm gonna
everywhere.
What the fuck happened to you?
Sure can't hold their drink.
No, not at all. We did do what y'all asked. We did talk to your sisters. They
didn't do a very good job because I had one of them.
Well, no, we couldn't find her. We did look for her. We couldn't find her.
The twins are
they
are interesting.
They were like, one of them grappled me against the wall, and then the other one was just really nice.
Too nice.
Yeah, like too nice. Yeah, the blue one. There was one in blue and there was one in green.
Yeah.
Yeah. The green one grappled. The blue one, super nice. Too nice.
I think I get along with the green one.
I liked her, but I enjoy her spunk, but I was not ready to be grappled.
No, they were fighting over some book, like a journal or something. I got the feeling that it happens quite often, so like I don't think there was much we could really do to diffuse the situation.
Yeah. Elaine likes to steal Evelyn's diary a lot. It is like a weekly occurrence here.
Oh, okay.
Fun. We did tell them that, you know, you were here, you wanted to talk, so they know. But they're 14-year-old girls, so...
One of them kept telling us to fuck off multiple times.
I would like to meet these girls.
Yeah. What was your one like? Because we couldn't find the third one.
Yeah, we couldn't find the
She
third
was
one.
great. She's like so smart and like, you know, yeah.
Is she tiny?
I am training her to be a wizard.
Ooh,
that's quick. That's quick work.
Has she done any spells yet?
I don't know. Maybe.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we have some business to take care of. Are you guys in a good
Oh yeah,
place?
they're in a great state.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll just sit and listen. I might close my eyes and I might start snoring, but I swear to God I'm listening.
I'm gonna ask one of the servants very nicely if they just have like a loaf of bread, because I know that like sobers people up. I'm just like, could you just like a sourdough or something?
Oh, and
more like a bucket of ice water.
Okay. We're going to go to.
Of course.
And I'm gonna hand the glass over and be like, water.
We're and I'll
also try like a restoration spell.
Yeah, I may have that. I'll let the service know. I'm like, could you just drop that off at my room, and I'll be like, let's.
Yes.
And then I turn back to the group. Do you want to go to my room and we'll talk?
Cool.
Will there be food?
If you want.
Great. Let's go.
Okay. See if I've left some
I had
history.
a very poor tea with your sister, and it wasn't great, if I'm honest.
So you all go into Augie's room. First thing you notice, it is so much bigger than all of yours. Like, so much bigger.
I mean, he's a king.
There's like a balcony and like a full table, and there's an on-set bathroom and another room that's got like a desk in it and a closet. Like, it is so wankified.
So lesser restoration works for like poison, blind, paralyzed.
Alcohol's a poison.
Alcohol's a poison.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to I'll have to cast it twice. So I'll just put my hands on both their shoulders at the same time and cast second level.
As he's doing it, I'm like, I'm fine.
No. No.
Okay.
I'll let you do it.
I would say make contested dex checks.
Okay.
If they're actively
Any disadvantage for being drunk?
at disadvantage for being drunk for Val. Tam, you got a 21. You're fine. You're warm.
Yeah. I'll start reciting my ABCs backwards to show that I'm not drunk.
You don't do that sober.
No.
I can only try. Z?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20.
Shar's
disadvantage?
a slippery motherfucker. Oh, at disadvantage, Shar.
Oh, my fault. Hold on, I gotta roll again. My bad. This is Dex, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna fucking believe it, but
No.
I got it at 20 again.
It's Shar slips out of your grasp and kind of like as you go to touch him, like manages to scramble on the balcony and is like so for as slow as his reflexes are, he is still very feral and animalistic, and there you
Mm-mm. Okay.
Like, he's like up against the railing, like giggling as he's like, I did it.
Well,
Tam, did you roll?
No, I was. Oh yeah, no, I rolled like a 10. So
okay.
you got me.
Cool. Okay. Well, we have some business to take care of.
Tam, but sorry, really fast. Tam, the warmth fades. However, no hangover in the slightest. No symptoms.
All right, good, lovely.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Well, we need to plan a coronation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But before we do that, I need to let you guys know something. All of the neighboring kingdoms have been invited.
I look at Ren. Is this gonna be a problem?
No.
It's not really a choice that we get to make. It's a matter
You're
of
the
like
king. You
starting
call the
wars.
shots.
All
no?
of them?
All of them. It's
all
if
of
I don't invite them.
It's like a political thing, right? You have to do
Yeah.
it. Well,
She looks at Ren. What the fuck do we do?
Yeah, the underbrush is
in
also
disguise.
oh shit, those guys.
Okay.
No.
So am I just not going? I assume.
We can disguise you. We can like make you up. I've got.
Oh yeah,
my
we
gosh.
disguised us. That's what got us in this mess.
I've got polymorph now. I can make you into anything. But it's fine. I
We've
won't.
also got
okay.
someone's trying to source a hat of disguise. We'll figure it out.
And
I think we should be. Well, at least I think I should be there.
also, they're coming into my kingdom, into my castle. They won't try anything there.
Are you sure about that?
I'll station guards near them specifically.
The Underdark, maybe, but whoever's
We don't want to be seen. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
no,
we just won't be.
Ren is here.
Could I possibly suggest? I don't know if you guys want to be running for the rest of your lives, and I wondered whether perhaps this might be a good time to, reveal yourself.
Honestly.
But I mean, you have a king as your ally now. Like they can't give you. I mean, people can't touch you. You're untouchable now. So even if you reveal yourself as who you are.
No, but there's this, little thing called war. And if they find out he's alive, it will trigger another one.
But we're in the middle of a sort of unparalleled sort of event with the amalgamation. Do you think they're really going to declare war because someone else in our family?
Underestimate those in power. No offense, but any excuse for a fucking war, they will take it.
Do you think, is it, I mean, I don't know, but
if anything, the amalgamation is causing enough unrest to give several people several advantages in taking power. It's chaos. War thrives on chaos.
I mean, Augie, it might
Does
be.
anyone agree with me?
I don't want to spend the rest of my life hiding, but for me to be seen with Augie would insinuate that he's aligning himself with a threat to High gosh, that's the name of my kingdom.
What if you just say it in the open? You say, I have no interest in reclaiming my throne. I mean, just put it out there.
You could also say that
being
you just
appointed to this council. It looks like a power bid to anyone. If I'm seen. Oh yeah, that.
You want to be on his council?
It's Augie's choice.
Fair.
I want all of you guys to be on my council, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
That means
specifically Val.
I was thinking about that one. That's a lot of decisions.
Augie, I really appreciate, your trust, but I want nothing to do with any fucking royalty ever for the rest of my life. Except you, you are fine because you were my friend first, but I do not want to be on a decision-making panel.
Okay. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Not.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to help you, but I don't know if I know enough. I'm not from royalty. I've never been near it. I mean, I'm happy to.
I think honestly, Tam,
Could be exactly why you should be on it.
Just, yeah.
Okay. Well, but what would you want me to do? Otherwise, I mean, you'd have to give me a job. Otherwise, I'd just sit there feeling like the biggest imposter in the world. Which I will do anyway, but anything you can do to mitigate that would be nice.
Yeah, I can find jobs for all of you in the castle if you want. Nora's already the bookkeeper.
I think I'm covered, yeah.
But yeah, I can figure this out.
Yeah.
I know y'all don't like me at all, but I'm saying, I've literally only ever lived in the woods. I don't know anything about politics or how to run a kingdom, at all. Hell, I sometimes I'm not even allowed to make most of my own decisions. So, I thank you, but no. Sorry.
Okay.
Augie, just to be clear, you're my friend and I love you, and if you need advice on anything, I'm here, but not in a setting like that. But I will always be here if you want a brutal opinion.
Okay. You can be an advisor then if you'd like.
Just don't give me a title, please.
Okay.
Leave me in the library and knock on my door if you need anything. Okay?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind a title, actually,
Yeah.
now I think about it.
All right, Tam. You are an official council member of
Lady Tam?
Lady Tam.
There's a small ceremony, so not technically, but yes.
Oh, wow. All right. God, that's weird. That's strange.
Welcome to the Noble Society. It sucks.
Oh, jeez.
Can't wait.
I'll stay in the woods.
You do that.
Okay. Well, we also have to plan the coronation, and this is what we need to do. We need to figure out the menu.
I can do that. Yep. Sorry.
We also have we need to get some musicians. So, Tam, if you want to find a band, maybe play something yourself.
Do it.
Do you want me to write a song?
Do it.
All right. I'll write an epic. Oh my gosh. All right. Get ready.
Oh, okay.
Get ready.
And then we also need a portraiture. Someone who can make a portrait.
What, like of you? Like,
I think so. Isn't that gross?
I could have a crack at it. Honestly, I did some drawing with Jessica earlier, and not bad.
Are you good at drawing?
No, I'm terrible. It would be really funny.
We have like a portraiture person doing that, and then you doing it right next to him, and see
Right.
like compare and contrast at the end.
Yes.
Be fine.
Okay. For the menu, there needs to be strawberry tarts
I can
on there.
Strawberry rhubarb, she said.
Yes.
I can work with the kitchens if you'd like. I know a lot about food.
I don't care. Strawberry tarts and
orange juice seemed important.
But pretty much most of the coronation, at least the aesthetics of it and the party, is up to us. If you guys want to plan most of it, you're free to do so.
I'm also thinking of inviting Mimi to help.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
You make like a fancy suit, you know?
Yeah. Gilf is also being invited. And Tony. And Nolly and the guilds and Owen.
You want the goblin here?
Yeah.
The one that fucks everything.
I think he'd be great in a party.
Got a point. Okay. Fine. Have the goblin.
Oh my god, it's gonna
he
be
might
like
be good at helping to plan.
Yeah.
You know what? His furnishings were pretty exquisite.
Very purple. Oh, I also need to find a captain of the Royal Guard. And
I mean, there was the lady that we saw in the dungeons. She seemed like she could hold her own. We need to interview her though.
Wait.
Hold on.
You can't just brush past that. Like you didn't just say there's a lady in the dungeons.
And you want to assign her as your military head.
I'm just saying we could interview her.
Do we know what she's in prison for?
That's a good point.
Just brawling.
Oh,
but
great. She sounds very level-headed.
I mean, from the read I got on her, if we pay her enough, she'll do her job beautifully.
Well, that again, not the quality you want.
Maybe we should see if she's
I think
got
you just
any
need to meet her,
experience
Nora.
commands. Because, I mean, there's being a mercenary, and
this
there's
is
like
why the interview.
Good,
right? I think we should just give her a chance. If she's not what we want, then we look for someone else.
Her myself, because I've had plenty of experience with shitty generals of wars, and let me tell you, I can spot an evil one a mile off.
Okay,
right? Maybe we should make it your job.
The last one didn't work out.
Yeah. If I could just also be in the room just so I can see who we're making.
Good cop, bad cop.
Okay.
Oh,
we got a whole thing going on. Okay, yeah.
Speaking of bad cop, I messaged Nolly and she said that the High King is clamping down on. Well, no, there's some issues. There's some political issues with the High King at the moment in Valashi.
He's kind of doing the crackdown on the magic and the magical items,
which might be. So if he's gonna
trouble.
If he's coming to the ceremony, perhaps it's just not a good idea to have like lots of prestidigitation and magic shit, because I imagine that will fuck him off.
Okay.
Very
magic on the load.
Do I know about Clea's relationship with him?
Make a history check.
Okay.
I know.
Make a history check as well.
I got 19.
I will say Ren at disadvantage.
22. Oh,
okay. No. Well, 22 is exciting.
Still a 19.
Okay. Oh. Okay. And then Augie, what did you get?
I also got 19.
Okay. So Clea, the monarchy, the Canterbury monarchy in particular, has had a very long history of being anti-magic, and Alexander was one of Percival. Both of the Covingtons and the Canterburys have a close connection with each other, as they tend to be very brute strength is the way to go. That's kind of it. They always vibed. So I'll leave it at that for now. It's a very good relationship as of right now. You are a new factor, but currently based off of that and how they have a very long established monarchy and you have a very long established monarchy, they might come and be like, hey, so we're good, right? Kind of expecting you to be similar to your father. So you don't know how you will be perceived.
Okay.
Wait, this is happening. Ren, you haven't read any of the meeting notes yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So how about game plan.
Divide and conquer.
Yes, we'll go and interview Drava. Ren will stay with the notes. Tam and Val.
Me too. Try not to get drunk again.
Yeah, and continue planning for the coronation.
We can
and then
find a band.
Yeah, and then if we have any more time, I'd just like to talk to my sisters. But if we can't do that, I feel like we got a solid plan. Sounds good. Okay. Hands in the middle.
Oh God.
Okay.
What's the
you gotta
call?
get used to it. Come on, it's just TAVRN on 3.
Okay.
Oh God.
Come on, Nora.
Yeah.
You know you want to. Okay.
Object.
Okay, this is difficult to do, but I'm trying.
Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3. TAVRN.
Okay. Tam, if you need a pianist, I know.
Oh gosh, you play? Yeah, no. I'll send you rehearsal times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can do no. You're in it now. We'll do warm ups. We'll do
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
you know what? I'm
No, you're gonna love it.
interviewing.
You're not wriggling out of it.
Oh God.
And I can teach you guys how to dance at some point.
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Okay. So
Go team.
we've got about 30 minutes left, like a little bit less than 30 minutes, I'd say, in the session. Is there anything that you all would like to do? Remind me of the things that you need to do again. We can plan, in general, we can plan aesthetics out of session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like Tam and I just had to do the meals and the stuff, the aesthetic stuff. So we can do that out of session.
Yeah.
Nora and Augie have to do the interview, and then Ren has to go through the files on or the minutes.
And then if there's time, if I could talk to my sisters, and if not, that's fine. We could do that at another time.
Good to know. Let's do. Okay, so I think let's do the meeting minutes first, because that'll be pretty quick. Then we can move on to the interview. Then if we have time, we can talk to sisters. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Ren. So it is a hefty stack. And there's a lot to get through. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Helm's hefty stack. Investigation 17.
Okay. You kind of go to around the 4-month mark, kind of going to the session the meeting session in particular, right before Chiron disappeared. And in this meeting notes, there's a couple of things of note. Mm-hmm. One is it starts off in a general way. It starts off with reading the minutes of the previous meeting, going into they have different task forces kind of thing. So it's reporting on things such as expenditures, income, and if there's any political rumblings, there's discussion of that. These are also, just a note, these are generally filed with in code. The version that you have right now is it is the ones used directly in the meeting before they had been translated into code, and Bianca managed to nab them before. Well, they're usually incinerated on like every 6 months or so, like to make sure that they aren't found. So this was very nice and luckily nabbed. Just to know. There is mention of the what is their names?
What?
This is important, so I want to make sure that I find it. But while I'm pulling that up, you do find mention of Chiron and speaking and stuff there is mention of a particular society that keeps coming up every now and then. Where is it? It's called the Society of the Iron Hand. And it's also referred to as just the Iron. And that name keeps continuously kind of popping up in different conversation. It's alluded to and it's mentioned quite often. It's never directly stated like, the Society of the Iron Hand is this and this and this. But from what you can ascertain, it seems to be some sort of militant force against something. What it's against, it doesn't really say, but you get the sense that it's some form of militant force that you've never heard about. I can just tell you, I can save you that history check.
Militant force on the side of Clea or against Clea? On
the side of Clea.
Okay.
It seems they're discussing a certain ally, and it's a mysterious society called the Society of the Iron Hand, or just the Iron. Okay. It's not necessarily, it's I would say it's not with Clea. I would say it's they're discussing how it's similarly aligned with their ideals. Mm. And so kind of like there's discussion of what they should do about this society, and most are in agreement. However, you do notice going through this log that there does seem to be one person in particular that is against or opposed to the society, and that would be Chiron. And kind of bringing stuff up. And at the end of that meeting notes, it says, all adjourned with the exception of Chiron and Alexander Canterbury. And then kind of there's that meeting notes end. And when it is picked up the following meeting, you notice that listed in those attending, it does not say Chiron anywhere. Instead, it says Jinras.
Okay. Okay.
So with that investigation check, you can ascertain that there was some dissension towards the society, and
Right. Would I be able to tell from the meeting notes or anything whether the king kept like guards around him? Like, would guards have witnessed the conversation between him
not during meeting,
Chiron?
not during wartime sessions. They were stationed outside and at all entry points. However, no one inside the room except for the council. The secretary, who is also on the council, like is a member of the council, took the notes, and the king.
Okay. All right. Bren doesn't know if anything's going to come of this, but he'd like to just go to the council chamber if he can, and just sort of look around.
Yeah. It's a dark room. There are guards stationed outside of it 24/7 because this is a lot of important people go to this particular room at a weekly time, and if someone were to place or plant something there, that would be disastrous for the kingdom. So it's very well guarded. But the guards have been told for all of you that, like, as the king-elect, the soon-to-be king's friends, you are granted access to most places in the palace. Entering, it is a very dark room. There are sconces that are currently not lit. There is a very large table with a map with Elzheim in the center and the different continents kind of spread out. It's a map of the whole world. There's one kind of like figure currently in Clea. There's another in Sontina, which is the capital of Elzheim. And let me think in terms of world lore. There's one right now on the continent of, oh God, what is it? Quochor. Quchor. Quochor.
All right. Ren will prestidigitate the candles lit in the sconces. Okay. I mean, he's just looking for like any sign that there was a struggle here. Is there a body chute conveniently leading to where Kairos is? You know, anything that could tell him what happened. He's a ranger. This is what he does.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Cool. This favorite terrain council rooms.
Favorite terrain.
Actually, you enter this room and it's just a forest. You're like, wow.
It's another 17.
Okay.
11.
I will say for that, you notice that this war room is clean, immaculate, perfect. Almost because of the 17. It's very, very clean. Like there is no dust. There is nothing. Mm-hmm. It is perfectly kept.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Ren's just gonna chase down every lead he can think of. So he'll go outside and ask the guards, like, are there guards that are usually stationed here during council meetings? Or does it rotate?
There are specific guards. That would be us.
That's you. A few weeks ago, I guess it was 4 months ago. 4 months ago.
4 months.
I don't know if you recall, there was a council meeting in which Kairos stayed behind with the king. Do you recall this council meeting?
I can't say in particular.
Is that the truth?
Or
are they being obtuse?
Yeah. There you don't get any place deception.
Okay. Have you ever seen the old king leaving this chamber? There's no better way to put it. Leaving this chamber with a body.
I cannot say I have.
Is this like a clever wordplay? He can't say it.
Make an insight check.
Okay. I don't know how smart guards are. Okay. Insight 21.
Oddly enough, hard to read.
Fucking what?
Hard to read.
21?
Yeah.
You cannot say. But do you know?
I do not.
Right. Have you heard of the Iron Hand?
I will save you any trouble. We are not privy to hear. The war room in particular is made to ensure that no sound can escape. So if this is anything in terms of anything that may be discussed inside, I unfortunately would have no knowledge of.
No, it's just a favorite band. I'm curious about your music taste. All right. All right. Well, have a good night. Evening. I don't know what time it is.
As well.
All right.
Good.
Well, for now.
Okay.
I think I'm where I can choose this.
Okay. Let's go to Jarava. So are you going down to visit her in the cells, or are you having her brought up somewhere?
definitely want to be in neutral setting.
Yeah, so we'll have her brought up.
Okay. You have her brought up into a kind of nondescript. There's an office space, and kind of there's like a very large desk. Are either of you prepping this room in any way? You know, like is it just formalized interview or?
I feel like I need sunglasses, like for that edge, you know.
Yeah. Like what kind of
The
glasses?
like really, like not nerdy librarian glasses.
I
want to command a bit of like respect, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Bit late for
that. Can I look through the area, like the room, and see if there's any glasses there?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
You're just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh no. Well, this isn't gonna be good. 7.
There, it's
Shocking.
difficult to see. Yeah, don't know.
You know what? I'll just you know, my personality will be enough. I'll carry it.
I have like some face paint if we want to, like, if you like, you know, like
Augie, respectfully, no fucking way.
You hear a knock at the door.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. You sit. Yeah, you sit in the chair.
I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I am sitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go and open the door.
All right. You open the door, and there are 2 guards stationed behind a larger figure. Nora, you haven't seen this before. There is standing in front of you a woman with very, very pale skin, and the way that there's sconces in the room, and you kind of notice that the way that they hit, there appear to be these very faint, almost silver celestial runes that go up either side of her bare arms and kind of up her neck on various parts of her face. She's wearing what looks to be mostly blacks. It's kind of cut down to here, sleeveless, with a little bit of mesh at various points, kind of, and what looks to be, it's almost like a corset vest, if you know what those kind of look like, where it's kind of like pulled in, larger kind of pants that allow air to like very breathable pants, and large combat boots that lace up to about mid, like high calf, like just below the knees. And
how tall
no weapons.
Exactly.
How old is she?
How tall?
Oh, easily over 6 foot. Like I'd say like 6'4". And she has her eyes are very piercing, kind of blue, and her long she has long black hair that is shorn on one side and is kind of braided down and kind of hangs loosely behind. She's got her hands behind her back. I forgot to mention, she's ripped as hell, like ridiculously.
Holy fuck.
And she comes in and kind of sits down and goes, "Well, it's not every day that I'm summoned."
You are very tall.
And you are very short.
Yep.
I'm unarmed. May I please have access to my hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get her out of this.
They kind of take the moment and shackle, and she kind of shakes and goes, "Thank you. May I inquire what this is about? Do you need something taken? Do you need..."
Yeah, we are, as you know, there's been a change in authority lately, so things are changing now as well, and we're currently looking for people to fill those positions. You're
here for a job interview.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. And who, may I ask, are you all?
That's the king.
Hi. I'm Augie.
Kind of takes your arm. Good handshake. Drop
Good.
it.
Wow, that was firm. That was good.
And you, miss?
I am the assigned keeper of books here and interviewee in chief.
So the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
So, interview questions. Yes, I'm willing to answer.
I mean, we ain't gonna interview you until, do you want a job?
Well, I'm certainly interested.
The king, right?
Might I mention, I was down in the dungeons for quite a while for something that, well, the previous establishment made it a bit more extreme than I deemed necessary. So, any ability to get out of that?
Run that by me. Why were you in prison?
Well, sometimes people just look at you funny. And sometimes they say things that perhaps aren't taken the way that they should be. And sometimes those statements and misconceptions must be corrected.
I agree. Yeah, that's fair. So, what are we interviewing her for again?
Captain of the Royal Guard.
Yeah, that.
CRG.
Oh. Well, I am quite good with my hands.
Do you have?
And a sword.
Okay. Do you have any experience manning or commanding a group of people?
Kind of see her darken at that just a little bit. I have experience.
Any qualifications?
Well, let's see. I am good in a pinch, good at making sure that I'm good in a fight. Particularly, if I've got a sword, the bigger the better.
I agree.
I've experienced training as well.
Okay, no offense, but commander of armies is not exactly like a job that goes to someone who's frequent in a bar fight. You know what I mean? You can be good with your sword, but you need to be able to make decisions and make the right ones. With a certain level of moral compass, although it's in my experience the job doesn't exactly follow that line. But I think Your Highness over here would agree with me. We're trying to change the way things are conducted around here.
Yes, that's correct.
Change is enjoyable.
That's good to hear.
How much does this position pay, and would there be freedoms allowed?
I'm gonna whisper to Nora, saying like, Nora, I don't know anything about money. Okay.
You don't have a salary in mind. What are you talking about?
I have no idea how money works. I don't know what is a lot. I don't know what is a little.
The salary is open for negotiation in the event that we conduct all of the interviews and you are in our top two.
I have a question. What is your stance on magic?
Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
Oh, well, it's 11.
Okay.
I have a +6.
Hey, that's
Wow.
okay. Are you wearing? I'm assuming, yeah. She's gonna hold out her palm, and she's gonna say, "Can you just slice right there for a second?
What? Like,
Just
slice?
Yeah.
Like with a.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
Okay. You watch as soon as you slice it, you kind of watch as it glows for a second and very quickly scabs over and heals.
Okay. Clark?
Not quite, sweetheart.
Well, that's good.
I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty simple magic. Like, okay.
She's aligned with our beliefs as well. We are magic users and want to make magic more accessible here.
I can certainly be aligned with that purpose.
Okay. And let me just explain. We need someone who is tough and who will be listened to, because a lot of the guards currently with us are hot-headed and stuck
I
in
can
their
stop you right
ways.
there. I'm very good at telling people what to do.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, now. Have you ever taken a bribe?
Define a bribe.
A gift in order to betray the people you've aligned yourself and your loyalties with.
I find my loyalties lie with myself and those allied with me. I would never directly betray someone that I am allied with. However, the biggest bribe I can be given is freedom. If that is what you're offering me, then I am all ears.
Does she believe her?
Make an insight check.
Natural 20.
Oh! She is putting up a front. It very much, you can tell just by looking at her, she is very much inclined for, she likes to do what she wants. And for a natural 20, you kind of get a little bit of, it seems almost like she's been burned in the past and very much has a strong set of morals that, while may not necessarily agree with society, has a very strong set of moral code that she doesn't necessarily stray from.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be straight with you. There's not really many perks to the job. You don't get dental. You don't get healthcare. But you probably get a fancy new weapon, and freedom.
A trial basis.
I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, you'd definitely be on probation for a good while. But hey, we've got plenty of other people to interview, so
yeah, it's like it's a super long list. We have a full day ahead of us. So
yeah. Regardless, can we? Why is she still in prison?
Oh yeah, you're good. You know, yeah.
Wow, that's certainly helpful.
Yeah, nope.
I will let you to consider your many options, and await your call.
Cool.
Okay. It was
Thanks
nice.
for your time.
Yes, thank you for yours as well.
we'll be in contact, I guess.
Wonderful. And let's leave that session there. Because I gotta go.
Yes.
So thank you all so much for joining us. Next time will be a lot of fun. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye. Bye.